my role starts as soon as the kids are dismissed at the end of the day. Making sure that students get to the right rooms that they need to go to, especially those younger ones that sometimes get lost a little bit in the shuffle at the end of the day. It's very busy. Making sure that the vendors are all there to offer their wonderful programs for the kids for the afternoon. And then it goes, just making rounds throughout the afternoon, making sure that, everything's going well in all of the classrooms, and then really helping with dismissal at the end, meeting all the kids, making sure the adults that are picking up the kids are the ones that are supposed to be picking up the kids, making sure any kids that don't see an adult don't freak out so that they have someone to go to, and just making sure that it runs smoothly during the whole afternoon session.
So let's dissect that a little bit. The two groups of people that you are really dealing with first are the kids. So
yeah.
let's kind of zero in on that. How do you handle the kids? Because you've got these little kids whose, their backpacks are making them fall over. They're so small.
Right.
You've got to get where they need to be. So talk about that.
Everything comes down to organization in one aspect, and making yourself present. I think is really important. The kids all know that I'm a part of this after school flex program, and I'm helping them with the clubs. So making myself visible and present, introducing myself to the kids that I don't know is really important, so that they know that I'm someone that they can count on and they can come up to. I see so many kids throughout the day, and they even say, "Oh, I'll see you after school." So they know where they're going, and also just checking in with their teachers as well, especially those little ones, so that the teachers as well know where the student should be going at the end of the day.
Equally tough, different age bracket though. The vendors arrive, they're in a place that is not their home school. Granted, we consistently have the same vendors all 8 weeks, but they arrive and there's hundreds of kids kind of moving about. So how do you work with the vendors to kind of get them situated and to get them on their way?
Right. So the first week I make it a big point. I meet all of the vendors in the front hallway, and I give them a map to the school. And that's really important so that they can find their way, because all schools are different and they do go to many schools throughout their week. And then on their roster that I give them, I also just make note of the room that they're going to. And that way it helps them remember, because I'm sure they're in many different rooms throughout their different schools that they're at. And really building a relationship with the vendors as well, so they feel comfortable if they are lost, if they have questions. And I just try to guide them throughout the school to make them aware and how to reach me at all times in case they need anything.
I think we have two other stakeholders to talk about, the administration and the parents. So talk about how you work with the administration, and do you need their help, or are you kind of working on your own?
So it's really important that I have the support of the administration. And being a teacher at the school, I think it might be easier for me because I do already have a relationship with the administration. So I feel like my goal really is to inform the administration and keep them aware of things that are happening throughout, so that nothing is a surprise to them. I let them know, who's in the building and the clubs that we have each day, just so that they know our schedule when we meet, things like that, so that they really, have a clear understanding of what the program looks like.
And then last and definitely not least, the parents. Yeah. What is your interaction with the parents, and what's the feedback that you get from parents, particularly about the on-site coordinator position?
Yeah, I think parents are just really thankful to have an on-site coordinator. They feel comfortable knowing that there is an adult there that really watches out for their children from the minute school is dismissed until they come to pick up their child. I think if that position weren't there, parents would be a lot more hesitant to maybe have their children participate in these activities. But I do everything from, if a parent needs to pick up their child early, I greet them in the front hallway and get their child for them, answer any questions, point them to the right person at Flex if they need to talk to someone. It's really just, a bridge or a gap between the vendor and the school, that, I can help bridge that gap for them. Sometimes, maybe their child had a difficult time in a class and I had to, hang out with the kid for a little bit, or maybe I saw something really neat that the kid did in class. I'm always really happy to report those sorts of things to parents as well.
Okay, Carlie, so the last stakeholder is you. Definitely not last. But let's, I love the fact that we have the on-site coordinators at schools, because we get to hear firsthand what you see from these kids. So just talk about, literally what you see inside the classrooms, what you see on their faces, and then what you get to hear from them.
So I think what's really great about being able to go to all these different classes is the wide range of activities that the kids are able to participate in. I'll go into a Lego engineering class, and they're building the highest structure from Paris, or they're imagining that they're designers, and they're going to the board to see if their design is selected, to then going to a drawing class and seeing them smiling as they're following the instructors, drawing techniques, pottery and cooking, and they're always so proud of what they get to take home. And then you see the ones, the sports classes and the taekwondo, and they're trying new things, and those kids that maybe I see are a little shy in my class really shine in those activities. And then just seeing the excitement in the kids, they, when they see their parents during pickup, they always run to them, and it's what did you do today? Tell me about your club. And they're always so excited to share what they've learned and done throughout their session.
Well, Carlie, we really appreciate the work you are doing, and absolutely keep it up.
Thank you.